Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today's date is 7/18/2013. The time is 10:43 a.m. Now, I'm getting ready to transfer over to you right now the last 2 minutes of an audio file that occurred yesterday after I left the UCSD Price Center. And the reason why I can only download to you the last 2 minutes of a 7-minute audio file is because as I was preparing to leave the Price Center, I made this statement. Let's see if I hear gang stalking on my way out of here. I then went to the Burger King inside of the UCSD Price Center, and I asked for a salad bag, and I was gaslighted by the employee there. He stuck his tongue out at me. They've been doing that towards me the last few days at different places. So I made a statement in my typical, these guys are not but skanks. And then, as I was walking out of the Price Center, some music was playing. Now, if I upload that section of the audio file where the music's playing, YouTube can say that I'm violating copyright notice by playing songs, by uploading videos that got songs on them. And I believe that that might be a way that they might attempt to try. It's possible they might have tried to shut down some YouTube channels that hold evidence. Yes, I know exactly what I'm talking about because other targeted individuals have contacted me concerning this matter as well. This is organized crime in the system at the federal, state, and local level. So, I had to fast forward it up to the part to where there's no songs playing in the background. Okay? And so what I'm doing is I'm asking you, as a citizen, to listen very, very, very carefully and meticulously. Do you hear one individual say, "Oh my God," and then another individual say, "gang stalk"? You be the judge. Okay, now I'm going to show you the date of this audio file right here, 7/17/2013. It occurred at 6:24 p.m. And I made the prediction that I would hear this at the beginning of the 7-minute audio file. Now, that really even doesn't need to be shown on this particular video concerning how that is on this audio file, because I made a video file yesterday morning before I left the specific area. And in that video file, I predicted I'd hear gang stalking at least once along my routes. And when I made that video prediction file, I showed a picture of my cell phone, just like I'm showing to you right now, which showed the date and the time. Now, this is a tape recorder that is reflecting the same date, but a later time, in reference to the video prediction that was made yesterday concerning me stating that, let's see if gang stalker, oh my God, is said around me. And what they're doing in part is getting one person to, as they walk by me or stand around me, one person will say, "Oh my God," and that is the cue for the other person that they've used to say gang stalk. So you be the judge. You be the judge. Do you hear it? You should be able to hear it. And this is me approaching where my bike is locked up at to unlock it in order to leave to go to the bus stop. Do you hear it in the background? Listen very carefully. Dummies. GameStop right out in the open. And she's that crazy. Watch this thing, oh my god, too. Oh my god, I'm getting stuck going with the dummies.
Hey, do you know today's date? Do you know what time it is? Thank you. Hey, this is DSCF, right? Thank you.
What did I tell you? Okay, sorry about that, I got distracted. So, you be the judge. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, sorry, I act a teeny bit goofy sometimes in my videos. It keeps my spirits up. Anyways, the reason why this method is being utilized around me, it's called sensitization methods of organized stalking expeditions. And basically it's nothing but community-based harassment as a result of duped community members being told lies about a targeted individual. You can go to Google and YouTube and extensively research gang stalking. You can go to YouTube and type in gang stalking bullying on steroids. Now, as a result of being a targeted individual, targeted individuals experience specific types of harassment tactics and methods. And gang stalking, which is also called organized stalking, what they basically have done is set up a template of protocols and methods to utilize around a target concerning a target, and they are many. And one of them are where they will get duped community members or even individuals who hope to be a member of the syndicate. It's organized crime in the system that has tentacles out within the community. And basically what they do is, there's one of the specific methods of organized stalking. It's called sensitization tactics, using the direct conversation method. And they will also sensitize the target to physical gestures and or sounds. I did not develop their methods and tactics, I'm only exposing them. So, basically what they're doing with me and what they have been doing with me, and now they're doing it more discreetly because cyber surveillance is a method of gang stalking, okay? As a result, they have seen that I have uploaded recently numerous separate audio files of separate dates and separate locations of this tactic being wide openly done around me concerning me, okay? I'm looking at a bird right now. And so what they're doing is getting around me and constantly repeating gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk, oh my god, weird, crazy, and another word. The initials of that word are HC in reverse, and I will explain that in time when I find when I feel that appropriate time is available for me to do that. Okay? Now, understand, I have at least more than likely either approaching or past 700 audio files on separate tape recorders and separate micro card memory disk of this tactic being wide openly said around me. As a result, since at least early May, I have uploaded a bunch of, well, not a bunch, but numerous audio files of this tactic being utilized around me wide out in the open at several different locations. Even at locations that, like, say if I'm riding my bike and I'm getting ready to go to McDonald's, like I was over at UTC on May 30th, 2013. As I was riding my bike, this digital tape recorder was running and it was recording. I made a statement as I was on my bike, let's see, I said I'm going to McDonald's, let's see if I hear gang stalker said around me once I walk into it. And then right before I walked in the door, I said, let's see if I hear gang stalking. As soon as I walked in the door, it was said, and it was said multiple times. That audio file was then uploaded to the internet. Yes, along with the same method being utilized around me in the same exact identical way at numerous places like SDSU, USD, UCSD, San Diego Public Libraries, grocery stores, Ralph's, yes, movie theaters. They saw that I uploaded these separate audio files to video files and then uploaded them to the internet. Because cyber surveillance and cyber espionage, computer hacking, is a direct method of gang stalking. So now what they're doing is they're doing the same tactic and method. They're just doing it now more from a distance. And this particular method is designed concerning, it's called sensitization tactics, okay? And basically what they do is sensitize the target to words, phrases, physical gestures, or even specific sounds, like specific ways of coughing or clearing your throat. And then they just basically get duped community members to get around a target and have them repeat these separate methods around a target everywhere a target goes, so a target either sees it or hears it. This in turn makes them feel harassed because they know it's being done deliberately, because as the individuals are doing it, they're not just doing it, they're also taunting a target about what they're doing by laughing, engaging in certain behaviors, physical behaviors that make a target witness them doing it. And in order, like right now, like say if you stumble on the sidewalk, okay, and you stub your toe or you fall down and somebody's standing there and then they look at you and cover their mouth and they start laughing and they go like that and point, you know that you're being laughed at. Well, this is exactly what they do. Yes, it's done to make sure that you know it's being done deliberately around you, concerning you. And then if the target experiences these types of harassment everywhere they go, non-stop, anybody would be able to deduce that it's deliberately being done. Yes. Go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and sensitization methods, direct conversation tactics. Now, the direct conversation tactics are where they will insert within the conversations they're pretending to have on their cell phone or with each other, words or phrases, or that the target is sensitized to, or they'll get around a target and regurgitate personal information about a target that only the target should know, like their bank account, what they said when they were having a private cell phone or landline conversation, yes, on their phone, or specific things they might have looked up on the internet an hour before. Like say if I was at a public library and I'm looking up a specific subject matter, and then in that subject matter I'm reviewing, I might pay closer attention to a specific aspect of the subject matter, okay? They see I'm doing that through cyber surveillance. I then leave the public library and they'll position people at the bus stop to get around me and regurgitate certain words or phrases they have me sensitized to, like gang stalker, and then they'll regurgitate what I just did online. And that's done to make me feel that my privacy's been invaded and to make me feel harassed concerning it. Go to Google and type in cyber surveillance and gang stalking, direct conversation method and gang stalking, gaslighting and gang stalking. So, if you just heard that on the digital audio file that I just transferred over to you in reference to the last 2 minutes of that audio file, which occurred as soon as I walked out of UCSD Price Center yesterday. Yes, look in the description of this YouTube video for cooperating material in reference to blog titles that you can copy and paste at Google search engine. Once you copy and paste them at the Google search engine, hit enter. The blog web address will come up. Click on it. In these blog titles and in these blogs are separate specific videos of undisputable gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, weird, crazy, gang stalk being said around me constantly at multiple different places. But you got to make sure that you listen and look at these videos in order to see it. Now, what I just stated to you in reference to how this specific identical tactic is being utilized around me everywhere I go, in order for you to be able to witness that it is happening towards me in the same exact identical way everywhere I go, is to follow the instructions that I detailed to you in this video and in the description of this YouTube video. Because the description of this YouTube video will hold the blog's titles. You go into the blogs and you'll see the proof that it's happening. And then you, as an American citizen, as a fellow Californian, as a fellow La Jolla, and as a fellow San Diegoan, you will be able to witness this undeniable proof. And then you can say to yourself, why won't the San Diego police take a police report? Why won't the district attorney's office investigate the fact this crime's happening to me? Well, let's look at like if this crime's happening to me on a university campus. Stalking is directly connected to these crimes of a woman, a learning disabled woman. And since I already know that human trafficking is directly connected to the criminal motivations of these organized crime syndicates that are directly perpetrating this organized stalking, do you honestly think that the universities that generate hundreds of millions of dollars to the tax base of the county and state that they're geographically located in want this to get out? Look at how the Jerry Sandusky thing was covered up for 10 full years. The rape of little boys on a university campus was covered up just to protect Penn State's university image. You better thoroughly investigate Jerry Sandusky and what happened with them, with that case. Yes, and how that case was, even once he got arrested, was pipelined before a syndicated judge that worked on the board of directors of the home that he was plucking these little boys from, the foundation. Yes, because they wanted to be able to contain the exposure concerning the testimony of the victims that would have came forward in the court case. Well, that got discovered, and he eventually got pipelined to an unsyndicated judge, and they just cut him loose. And Penn State paid the price as a result. Hundreds of millions of dollars Penn State has lost since then, and they have lost it. You have no idea the mentality of the attitude and posture and personality that these universities have in reference to protecting their tuition and enrollment dollars. They will do anything and everything, including calling me mentally ill. Yes, to discredit the truth I'm telling. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I make these videos to inform, to expose the truth concerning the factual realities of organized stalking and the organized crime that's perpetrating these crimes, and the crimes that they are involved in. Human trafficking, sexual servitude rings, prostitution rings, land co-opting, property co-opting, trust fund liquidation, mortgage co-opting, identity theft, racketeering of all forms, insurance fraud. So do you really think that the public libraries they've used to engage in gang stalking of me, the universities they've used, and the businesses they've used, and all of this cooperation is achieved through what is known as a law enforcement tool that is named the community notification and the offender's notification that they are illegally and criminally using? I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever. I am a target of this crime, yes, and I'm exposing how it operates. Again, please look in the description of this YouTube video for cooperating material so you can see, literally, undeniably, okay, flat out in your face, this crime's happening to me. And then just ask yourself, why? You know, why are they not prosecuting the criminals in the places this is happening at? Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.